Hi, Angels. It's Jess. I was just watching, today is the 26th of July. You can hardly see me because I'm in my living room with my kids and it's really dark. But anyways, I wanted to point out that my last video, I talked about how I was so upset when I was a customer that Vanilla Suede got discontinued and that I didn't know about it, and that I would have given my consultant a $40 order for 2 different bricks because we could buy bricks at the time. But I wanted to also point out that if you've heard my story, we were really broke. We could barely, I couldn't even afford milk in my refrigerator. But I just told you that I would have spent $40 on wax. So what does that tell you? That people, when they want something and they're passionate about something, they'll find the money somehow, right? So, I mean, maybe that week I may have not, spent it, but when the time frame that the catalog was canceled, I still had unemployment at that time because my unemployment exhausted in March. And so when February was around, when the catalog was still there, the transition month, I still had unemployment coming in. So I would have, even though I knew my unemployment was exhausting, I really loved my Scentsy and it made me happy. And even though I was in a depressed mode in my life and I was, shouldn't be spending money because I knew my unemployment was exhausting, I would have spent the money on my Scentsy because that's what made me happy at the time. So think about that. Just because somebody doesn't have a lot of money, don't spend their money for them or assume that they're not going to spend money on something that they love, because I was going to. And I was upset that my consultant didn't give me a chance to do that. So again, make those phone calls. It doesn't matter if they just bought. They will thank you for letting them know that things are going to be discontinued. And these Bring Back My Bars, we only have a couple more days. So, if somebody loves something enough and they're passionate about it, if they've bought it before, remind them again, even if you've called them already, even if you've emailed them, text them, remind them before you close your last party. Hey, Cindy, it's Jess. I just wanted to make sure you didn't want to get that flirtatious that you love so much because tonight's the last night I'm going to be able to place the order for you. And you know what? It might be that they say, oh my gosh, thank you for reminding me. I've been meaning to call you and tell you, yes, I do want some. So just all you're doing is giving them a service. You're just being a good consultant and giving good customer service. You're not bugging them. You're just reminding them of something they love very much. Okay, have a great night. It's late already, but it just made me think about it because I just watched that video again and I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't even point out that very important fact that really has a lot to do with why a lot of consultants hold back on following up with their customers, because we think that, oh, I already know that they have, especially when they're your friends or your family, oh, well, they're having money problems. Well, that's not up to you to say how they're going to spend the money they have, okay? I'm sure you don't like people telling you how to spend your money, right? Because you work hard for it. I know I don't want somebody to tell me how to spend my money. Have a great night. Until next time.